everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are all doing well. I am here with your Friday energy check-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Divine Feminine's energies first. I already have all of the cards out, and based on my channeling, if I feel that Divine Feminine is not really that interested in the masculine's energies, then we will shift the masculine's energies to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's get started with the bottom of the deck. For Divine Feminine, we have rest and rejuvenation. We have the energy of the Two of Swords, refusing to see. And then, oh gosh, I can't keep all these up here. Let's see. Refusing to see. And we have the Hermit card. So rest and rejuvenation is a lot like that Four of Swords, okay? So when this card comes up, it just feels like Divine Feminine has retreated. Divine Feminine is in this energy of resting. She's not taking any specific action, even energetically, definitely not in the physical, towards Divine Masculine. And, what she's really trying to do is get out of that stuck energy where she refuses to see maybe certain red flags or things about masculine that maybe she dismissed before in the name of twin flame or in the name of divine partner or whatever it is. And now she's in this energy of, it doesn't matter what the label is. I'm no longer going to be blind and refuse to see certain things about my connection or about myself or about masculine. I'm going to go within. Hermit card. I'm going to go within. And I'm going to be in this energy of trusting my inner guide, trusting those gut instincts. When something doesn't feel right, when something doesn't, sit right with me and my conscious and my spirit, I'm going to have to do something about it. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. It's like if you're talking to your masculine, or if you're, trying to build the road back to union, or even if you're in some light or even deep conversation or communication with your masculine, sometimes you can maybe overlook or not say certain things that maybe your heart or your spirit wants to say out of fear that, oh, you know what, I don't want to rock the boat. We're just rebuilding, blah, blah, blah. So you don't want to say anything. But you know what? Are you really being truthful to yourself when you are stifling your voice, when you are suppressing your intuition? And so I do feel like Divine Feminine is in this energy where she knows that, maybe the last time they were together, the last time they spoke, she was refusing to see certain things or acknowledge certain things in the hopes that, oh, you know what, we're just rebuilding. It'll be okay. We'll address that later. Are you living in your truth? Are you living in your authenticity if you're just giving him a pass? Right? Because ultimately you're the one who's going to suffer if you're not being truthful. So Divine Feminine is really focusing on healing that energy. She's very much focusing, on healing that energy. Come, Viking. Come on, boy. Come on. Sorry, I'm letting my puppy kind of be loose here, and so now I'm having him come up. Hi, babies. Come here, babies. Oh, you're my baby. Good boy. Sit. Viking down. Good boy. Viking down. Viking down. Viking down. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so it just kind of feels like, she's very much in that energy where she wants to heal. She wants to be in the energy of, okay, no, get away from my EpiPen. Come here. Oh, gosh. Hold on, people. Hold on. Viking, here. No. Viking down. Let's go down. You get to play with this, or you have to go back downstairs. Careful, careful, careful. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Come back. Come back right here. No. Let's go this way. Yes. Good. Stay there, okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Viking, you have to stay there, baby. Down. Good boy. Okay, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's such a good boy. So anyway, what we're really doing here is Divine Feminine is in this energy of, I need to acknowledge certain things that maybe I gave my masculine a pass on. I need to start to really just acknowledge and see and realize whether or not he is in this energy of his own truth, right? If you're not in your own truth, if you're allowing him to, display certain behaviors or talk to you in a certain way or ignore you or, like have an unanswered text, whatever it is, it just really feels like, are you operating in your own authenticity? Are you operating in your own self-worth when you're allowing someone to repeat some behaviors just because you're trying to rebuild? It's not okay. So divine feminine is really in this energy of retreating, healing this energy of what she was refusing to see about masculine. In her overall energy towards masculine, we have the yin and yang. She wants balance. She wants harmony. She wants, her own union. It's like, if I'm going to be giving all of this to this connection, if I am going to have a union with masculine, it needs to be of balance, right? If we're giving and receiving, it needs to be equal. Otherwise, Four of Pentacles, I'm holding on to my peace. I'm holding on to my investment. I'm holding on to my energy. Her overall energy, period, the end is, if there's going to be a union, there needs to be a balance of masculine and feminine energies inside and outside. Otherwise, she's not engaging. When she's thinking about her masculine, she's in her heart space. She's in her heart space, but it's very much a challenge for her. She knows there's external interference. She knows that there's ego energies here, and she's trying very hard to stand in her power as the Empress, as divine feminine. In her headspace, she knows that she wants to drop into the heart. She knows that she's, challenged in dropping into the heart because of the way masculine has behaved in the past or how he may be currently behaving. And so she's in this energy of like, look, I want to be heart-centered, but it is a freaking challenge, man. It's a freaking challenge, but I'm still doing it. I'm working on it as an Empress. And so what about her heart space? Well, strategy. She's very much in this energy of, she's kind of trying to figure out how to, what next steps to take on her journey, right? I get it. It's like when you thought that something was working out or gonna work out, she's like making a plan. And maybe she's making a plan, look, we have this Hierophant card to teach. Maybe she's in this energy where she's like, you know what? Maybe I can teach about what I've learned from this connection. Maybe I can teach about what I've learned about myself. Maybe I can teach about how what kind of stress and conflict and fears come up when you deal with a connection like this. So in her heart space, she's in this energy of not only learning from her own fears and from her own anxieties and from her own, perhaps challenges, but maybe she's making a plan to teach others. And so what's happening in her environment? She wants to open up the door to romance, but she's doing this for herself. Well-deserved. She knows that she deserves love. She knows she deserves to have a union with someone that is worthy, that is balanced, and that is aligned. She knows that she deserves victory in a successful union, even if that means without divine masculine. So divine feminine's overall, kind of theme for this reading is, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a step back. There were certain things I was refusing to see. I was refusing to listen to my inner guide about divine masculine. And that is her own ego or her own fear or her own, attachment. Maybe she's really, really, truly seeing divine masculine for who he is. He's distorted masculine right now. Right? She's in this energy where she's like, I need to pull back. I need to listen to my inner guide because I've refused to listen to my inner guide a few times. If I'm going to have a union with masculine, it needs to be balanced. There needs to be reciprocity. Otherwise, no go. I'm working on my heart space. I'm challenged by my own mind sometimes, my own thoughts. And so I'm making a plan to work on those thoughts, to teach on those fears, to teach how to navigate through situations like this. But in my environment, I know I deserve love. I know I deserve love. I know I deserve happiness. I know I deserve a high vibrational aligned partner. Let's take a look at the state of the contract. We have Hilarion. So when Hilarion comes up as the bottom of the deck, this is really telling me that, there are ascended masters here that are there for both of you. Okay, they're there for you to, call them in to help you with whatever it is that you may be going through. So when this card comes up, Spirit is saying, hey, we're all here. We're here to teach. We're here to help. We're here to, assist you. What are we being assisted with? Views of the ego. So I got to tell you, I'm being real honest. This is for both masculine and feminine, right? It's your ego that keeps you from refusing to see certain things about masculine. It's your own attachment, your own fears, your own desires that are keeping you from seeing the truth about certain behaviors. And so right now, what is happening is not only is masculine dealing with his ego and his distortion, but so is feminine. But mostly masculine, King of Roses. He's not mature enough at this time to be a faithful, loving, emotionally mature companion. He still has these egos, or he still has the ego. He still has this energy of pride right now. And so as we both work on our egos, the initiation of Count Saint Germain. I love this card. Anytime I see this card when it comes up in a reading, it is very much a twin flamey card for me. It really is. Because this card is all about the initiation into transformation. And it is through this ego purge. It is through this acknowledgement of what you were refusing to see. It is through this purge that masculine is going through of his own ego that both masculine and feminine are transforming. Lower vibrational relationships, jobs, activities are all being released so that they can ascend. They can ascend into this energy of knowledge, of wisdom, and Queen of Scrolls, even teach. Maybe they're teaching each other. It doesn't have to be that you're out there and you're a teacher and you're holding a class. It could be that I am, just communicating my story, how I navigated into this position. This is also the card where the transformation comes, where both masculine and feminine are finally ready to learn, to expand their mind, body, and soul and spirit so that they can grow. So I do feel that there is massive growth happening, but not until you shed the ego, not until you shed the attachment, not until you, feminine, start to see things for what they really are. If you text someone and they're not texting you back for weeks, months, whatever, you have to take that at face value. Anyone that wants to spend time with you and be with you will respond to you. If not, then you've got to pull back. You have to pull back, not only physically, but also energetically. Because guess what? You're refusing to see your self-worth. You're refusing to see that, hey, if I'm important to someone and if I text someone or if I'm messaging someone and they're not reciprocating, then I got to pull back. I got to pull back because I have to honor myself. I have to respect myself. I have to be in my own dignity. Okay? If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and join me on the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel for the masculine portion of this reading.